Greetings, this is Wetwired, and in this video I'm going to cover the Getting Started page for the Elder Scrolls Online add-on Homestead Engineer. The first thing you need to do is install the add-on. If you have Minion, it will install Homestead Engineer automatically. Otherwise, you can download it from the Releases page of the Homestead Engineer GitHub or from ESO UI. When the download completes, you'll want to open the zip file and copy the folder to the ESO add-ons directory, which you can find in Libraries, Documents, My Documents, Elder Scrolls Online, Live, Add-ons. So I'm going to drag the folder from the zip file to the Add-ons folder. If it asks whether you want to replace, tell it to overwrite all the existing files. That's it, it's installed, so let's log in. Okay, so I'm logged in. The first thing you need to do is to press Escape and go to Controls. Under the Housing Editor group will be a new group for Homestead Engineer. Bind the target furniture action to a key that works for you. I'm going to use the End key because it's not used by anything else. Having done that, enter a home that you own or have decorator privileges on, then press the Editor key, which is F5 by default. Now that you're in editor mode, point your cursor as a piece of furniture so that it has a halo about it. Then press the target furniture key you just found. This will open the item adjustment window. This window shows the world coordinates of the item that you targeted, as well as its name, its category, its subcategory, its theme, and its size. The icon for the furniture is shown in the corner. You can adjust the coordinates by clicking an edit box, adjusting the value, then pressing Apply or hitting Enter on the keyboard. You can use the Tab key to move the cursor quickly between the edit boxes. The Escape key will leave the edit box. If you started to change the coordinates but change your mind, you can press Reset to revert to the current coordinates of the furniture. Don't be afraid to experiment. If a piece of furniture gets lost, you can always get it back by opening the Browse pane, or by default. Then go to the Retrieve tab. Let's look at a typical way to use local coordinates. Target an object that you want to place furniture in relation to using the Target Furniture keybind. Then, under Config Local Coordinates, press the Set from Target button. Now this furniture is the center of the world. Next, target an object you want to place relative to the first using the Target Furniture keybind as before. Select Set Location Local in the menu to put the window in the Set Local mode. Enter the desired position for the second object relative to the first, then hit Apply. In this case, I know that positive Z is toward the lip of the chair and that the chair is about 120 units tall, so I'll place the apple near the front lip of the chair by setting its coordinates to 60 up, 20 forward. You can always guess and fine-tune afterward. You can place several objects relative to the same main object. Use the Target Furniture keybind to select a different object. I can place the second chair so that it's lined up perfectly to the left of the first by setting its coordinates to 100 left and zeroing the rotation. Another great feature of Homestead Engineer is relative movement. Sometimes you want to move an object relative to the direction it's pointing. For example, sometimes your picture frames insist on floating off the surface of the wall. You can line it up in the editor just fine, but you really want to move it straight back. Target an object using the Target Furniture keybind. Press Move Relative in the menu to put the window in Move Relative mode. Enter the direction and amount you would like the object to move, then press Apply. Most pictures positive Z matches the direction they are facing, so I will use a Z of -10 to move it backwards. You can press Apply or Enter repeatedly to repeat the movement. Every time you move the object, the new location becomes its new 0, so to move it to the previous location, you need to reverse the sign and press apply. This concludes the Getting Started video for Homestead Engineer. I hope you find it to be an excellent tool for your furniture placement. For more Homestead Engineer documentation, latest releases, and issue tracker, click the link in the video notes to go to the Homestead Engineer GitHub.